Hey guys, Justin here. I'm in Showgrounds right now and time for this year's Royal Show services. And this year we got actually more unique stuff happening for the Royal Shows. So last year the unique things was A series running on the Express. So that's where we filmed it. And this year 6-car Bs made a return on the Showgrounds Express. Somehow, I know today is actually a weekend and they're running the special patterns for this time. But this time, Ellenbrook Line has opened, Thornton Coburn Line has opened, and also the Victoria Park shuttle is no longer running to Cannington now, so basically more trains need to be utilized. Last year they said there's not enough trains, so that's why they're using A series for 4-car A series for the Express. And maybe some 3-car Bs. But this year, somehow they can throw back the 6-car Bs. Now, I know during the weekdays, they're probably going to be just 3 cars or even 2 cars running the Express. That's going to be so stupid. But here we are on board. And now, Showgrounds Express, 6-car Bs here. This year, they are through running to the Ellenbrook Line. Yes. Last year, it was just Showgrounds Express and Terminus to Perth and go to sidings, while the other 2 lines just normally run. But this year, not enough trains. So that's why they just have to run Ellenbrook Line. Now, unfortunately, this is actually... Oh, God! Wow. Missed my phone grab. And we're actually having 6 cars here. And it's going to run in the Ellenbrook Line. So that's why, just to maximize the airport line train there, just in order to actually maximize the amount of people to take for this thing, they can through run to Ellenbrook Line. Plus, there's basically all 6 cars for the Ellenbrook Line platform, so that's why they're running this. And not going to be on weekdays though, because weekdays not enough trains. So weekdays is going to be 3-car Bs running all stops, and then probably continues as a Showgrounds Express after hitting Perth. But according to the caption, limited version. I don't know how to say this. Something about limited version, and then through running Ellenbrook Line. So that's why from here we're going to take the Express and we're going to run the special pattern on Ellenbrook Line, which is going to be stopping at only the 6-car platforms. So that's why you have to change trains if you want to get to the hut stations. So we're going to run Express and then Perth, and it's going to be Express to East Perth because that's the only 6-car platform part of the old section. And then Bayswater, then all stations to Ellenbrook. Now I'm not going to go all the way up to Ellenbrook because after that it's just the same. Plus we have actually filmed it at 6-car videos, journeys on opening day for that section. So now I'm not going to stop at Bayswater. I'm going to at least show you guys going on there. So I might get off at Noranda or Balladura. It depends on the connection. I want to go to Mirrabooka after that, so that's why. It depends on the 350 or the 362 connection. That's basically what I'm trying to actually achieve here. But let's get it. Showgrounds Express through run to Ellenbrook Line, and also the Byford Line thing has been removed there for the stickers and is ready to go. It's actually in 2 weeks time, so it's literally 2 weeks time. In 2 weeks time we're gonna have the opening day of Byford, and there's the airport line train. Everyone on this train is basically stupid because that train will get there first before this guy's gonna depart. Plus we're not gonna run past him, so that's why everyone here is just gonna get stuck behind. Earlier on when I took this thing over here, Express, we got stopped. We literally stopped at Lot Street for like 1 minute because of not having this platform cleared out yet. So that's why. But let's get going. We're gonna film all the way to either Noranda or Balladura. I'll check the time on the bus later on. This train runs Express from Showgrounds to Perth. Unfortunately it doesn't have the saying going to Ellenbrook, but it will say that afterwards. Now Mark already filmed it the other direction, has a very, very comprehensive 1-hour video about the entire thing, so that's why I go ahead and check out Mark's video. Alright, here we are. Let's go. Now the first part is just the same as previous years, but we're going to continue on the Ellenbrook Line this time. That's going to be amazing. And also skipping stations along the Midland Line section, which in the past they do have skipping patterns, but it has been like long gone before I came to Perth, and now there are no more skipping patterns, so it's really nice to see skipping patterns back. Running Express to East Perth, then running Damn, they have the announcements today. Wow, that's cool. As soon as it leaves, next station Perth. This train runs from Perth to Ellenbrook. Wow! Holy crap. That is amazing. Like really, it should have just continued to run the clam. I really do not get why. But I guess they don't want double frequency. They don't want extra frequencies. So it's only 6 car Bs running on the Express because they said actually somehow C series are not allowed to actually run on the Fremantle line sections yet. There's Lot Street. There's the Express on the outside as well. Getting stuck at Lot Street again because the track is not available yet. Before we left that platform. Next station, Perth. This train runs from Perth to Ellenbrook, running express to East Perth, then running express to Bayswater, then stopping at all stations to Ellenbrook. Okay, Calcutta. It's been a while since we've filmed any train journeys, so feels good to actually be back on here. Nah, I really could have just filmed Ellenbrook, but I don't really want to go up there. That's okay. And I want to take some buses around the area. Especially I really want to take 350 if I can get the timing right. I know I need to walk a little bit to the stop at Noranda, but let's check the 350. There shouldn't be any electrics running today, so well, I hope to get some of my ex-Welshpool B8s, which is so sad seeing them go. 3:13 departing from Caversham. Arriving 3:20. I think I can get that 3:20. 45 minutes from now. Let's go and track any of my Welshpool buses are gone yet because Bayswater has got rid of all of their gas buses and replaced by the Welshpool B8s. So let's check the Welshpool B8s here. Because 3389 already got swapped, so there's only 4 left now. Shedden Park. There's only 4 left in Welshpool, so let's check all those. Okay, one is okay, that one's okay good, that one's okay good. 3388, 271, that's okay, and 3390. 39, okay, they're still there. They're slowly but surely swapping them out though, because 3389 is already on 999, so that's why. That's basically it. It's really unfortunate. Hopefully we can get one of our ex-Welshpool buses later on. Oh my gosh, we're already slowing down. Why? This is so bad. Really slowing down. This is really, really short section that I was able to run fast. Like honestly, I just want to say it could have just been every single trip all stops. Even Ellenbrook Line could have just been through running to Claremont on the Showgrounds day. Instead of actually doing Ellenbrook Line then Express to Showgrounds, they could have just do it as normal all stops. Oh my god. There's an Ellenbrook Line service, Claremont. There it goes, 51. What is this? So slow. Oh my goodness. The first car is empty because no one comes to the front of the train. What the hell? Oh boy. Don't tell me we're gonna keep this speed until Perth. That's bullshit if it's like this. Oh my god. Now on weekdays somehow they said like by the end of the Royal Show, that like at the late night or something like that, they will run express services again. It's just they don't want to intervene with rush hour services and all that stuff. So I think rush hours is nothing, but I don't know whether about non-rush hours on a weekday, whether they're going to run express. But I don't think so, considering they can't run 6-car Bs on the Ellenbrook Line in the middle of the day. It's not because they can't run it, it's just because they don't have enough trains. They're already running 2-car trains on TCLs like the entire time these days because they're doing train testing for Byford. So that's why they're already basically running all TCL 2 cars and maybe like 1 or 2 B series, three cars. But it's just basically that's what's happening already. Okay, Daglish here. And also I was here on Friday and then literally crash happened right there on the road. It happened when I was like literally there, and I heard the big like that. I was like, what the hell? And then somehow at that traffic light intersection, a crash happened. Like, why? Probably confusion with the turns and all that. Jesus Christ, what is the speed? Now earlier on when I came over, it's full speed through Subiaco, but now it's gonna be really lame. Here we are, Subiaco now finally made it down there. It's still insanely slow because we're already caught up to the airport line train. Earlier on it was very impressive with the other side when I took it. It was like all the way to Law Street before we stopped. It was pretty decent speed the entire time, all the way to Law Street before we stopped. There for like 1 minute to wait for the previous express to clear out. But this direction is murderous. Oh god. Got set 60 and 68. We're on 68 here. We're not even down the tunnel yet. They really should make the Daglish sidings as bi-directional and then maybe just get an airport line train in that sidings during this period of time. Then the express can make its way through faster. Oh, there that goes, Subiaco. Okay, we picked up a little bit of speed again, that's good. And here we are. Well, this section is normally running past with Ellenbrook trains, but not in service though. Never was it in service for this running section here, but today it is. Tomorrow it is King's birthday here in WA, and it's still actually running the express pattern because it is a holiday, so they should have enough trains to handle all that. But out on Tuesdays is back to all stops and 3-car trains again. Here we are. Abandoned platform. It's just really unfortunate the abandoned platform is just abandoned. They could have just used it for like a quick layover space. Literally they could have used it as a layover space. Oh, there goes the next express. There it goes. More bees. Started to rain now. That's not good. Like they could have run 6-car A's for the Ellenbrook line as well, and also the express. But considering A series are all on the Armadale sections already now, so probably not. And of course, Mandurah and Yanchep line W patterns are running the entire week, which is stupid. Entire day, the entire week, so that's why. But somehow they're still running 6 cars for the W patterns, which I don't know how they're able to do that. Of course, practically I think all the C series should be running today on Mandurah and Yanchep. Alright, City West. Well, the express took like 10 minutes right now, so it's still not very bad. It's just that section feels so bad with so slow. City West. Still want to go down to Byford for one day at least, maybe next week or something like that, just to take the final round of 254 and stuff before they get withdrawn and changed. Because I want to try taking it all the way down and turn into that section, which is going to be. And I want to look at Byford Station as well. I haven't went down there. Literally, I've never went down there since I finished filming the 253 that one time. So. Which I shouldn't be doing the 262, unfortunately. That's one of the routes that you're not allowed to actually request. Because literally, again, it's the same as the 253 and no way back. So, frequencies didn't change for the 262, so. Okay, the speed picked back up now. And we're going to be using platform 9 because they're actually utilizing all the platforms these days. So, platform 6 will be for Showgrounds Express, coming from Ellenbrook, and platform 9 will be Ellenbrook Express services. So hopefully no confusing passengers. I bet there will be. Now the first section we're skipping McIver and Claysbrook is basically Now, but the thing is, the platform announcement is really stupid. They don't actually say running express. They just say out of the station that it stops. Ellenbrook passengers, your next service departs from platform 9 in 2 minutes. The train stops at East Perth, Bayswater, Morley, Noranda, Ballajura, Whiteman Park, and Ellenbrook. They do it like that, which is so bad. They can just do the exact same announcement here. Here we are at Perth, platform 9. Made it. And we're gonna go way to the front because this is the 6th car. There's a Fremantle train. Is that just a normal A series? Or is it... it should be an A series, yeah? Yep, 4 car A's. And it's not listing the pattern. It usually said FS pattern for stopping at Showgrounds. Somehow it is not saying it. There's A series. There shouldn't be anyone at the front here. This is so off. This is so weird. Never really came to the way front of platform 9 here. Here we are. This is Perth, like all the way back here. It's 4 minutes. Oh, we're gonna cut it out. This train runs from Perth to Ellenbrook, stopping at a running express to East Perth, then running express to Bayswater. Platform 6, Showgrounds. This looks so cool. When it's actually coming in as a 6 car, it's in service and it's a Showgrounds. Now, actually, I want to say the desto actually changes as soon as it leaves East Perth. It actually already says Showgrounds immediately as soon as it leaves East Perth, which is so cool. That you can see a Showgrounds desto. Even if like you never see that. Ever. And then there's the normal people coming out. Alright, let's get back on. Move to the front car here because now I actually changed my style of actually writing the numbers of the trains. I'm just going to say sets instead of actually using the car numbers. Which a lot of you guys already said I should have done that like way earlier, but that's okay. Did they actually start saying that at the start or no? Because I just heard the announcement. Thornley and Coburn line passengers, platform 5. I thought they just said Coburn Central passengers, platform 5, but... Now, someone also heard during the train testing day, with the system all set as Byford Extension Armadale Line services, they actually said Byford Line passengers. Which... like is hit or miss because at least it's not saying Armadale passengers like in the past. In the past, like Victoria Park Shuttle is literally just saying Armadale passengers, the next service apart from platform 4. But now it is saying Byford passengers, which Byford Line passengers, which I guess, but it's still Armadale Line. It's just going to Byford, so it should be Byford passengers, not Byford Line passengers. I guess like Ellenbrook Line is just like Ellenbrook Line passengers. Passengers for the Ellenbrook Line. Wait, what? Oh, I thought it's a 6-car A. It's just a 4-car. There goes 4-car on. That's the Thorny Coburn line, isn't it? Or is it a Canning Shuttle? It could be a Canning Shuttle because on weekends they do run it. 4 cars. But in the future, Byford trains will still depart from platform 4. It's not going to swap it around. So Thorny to Coburn line will take over platform 5, and platform 4 will be Byford. So here we are. Next station, East Perth. Insanely slow again. Now the entire time there wasn't a train departed on the outside, considering it is in order for the trains that actually they're going. So Midland Line train is coming in 5 minutes. But still this slow. The Airport Line train should have left like years ago. Okay, it's picking up some speed now, that's good. Here's Claysbrook, skipping. It's pretty decent speed, not good, not bad. Okay, there it goes. Nice, another B series. That's the Airport Line. Right, going down and East Perth. And then we'll be Bayswater, skipping all of the hut stations. Which is actually only 3, but it's still skipping patterns. So. And then we'll be 6-car on Ellenbrook Line, which is it has not happened since the opening day. They're actually saying it 2 times now for the next station, East Perth. And here we are. East Perth, stopping way at the front with a 6-car train. Let's take a look at how awesome this looks. Because this is actually the first time ever a 6-car train has, first period ever to have 6-car trains stopping at East Perth. There were 6-car trains running in the past with Airport Line Express on that one day, but it wasn't stopping. It could have stopped, which actually it did stop for that one trip I took with Mark during the Airport Line opening day because the train hasn't cleared out, but they can't open the doors, so. Here we are, way at the front and way to the back. All the way. Awesome. And next is Bayswater. Next station, Bayswater. Then all stations to Ellenbrook. Change at Bayswater for Midland and Airport Line services. They could have actually do an announcement at East Perth as well saying change for Mount Lawley, Maylands and Meltham, but I guess that's too much work. There it goes. Next is Bayswater. This pattern is so cool. It could have been done like every single day. I'm not joking. Oh, it's airport first. Damn, I thought it was Midland first. Like this pattern really should have just run every day. Then 6-car trains can be used up there. Just run express all the way through, stopping East Perth and then Perth. Like during rush, it could have been like that. Like even with a 3-car train, it could have still just run through like that, like Ellenbrook and then Bayswater and then an express to East Perth. Because East Perth is a decent big station, so. Alright, next is Mount Lawley. Let's see how fast we go through. Unfortunately, there's a curve station, so you can't really run that fast. Oh, there's the express coming down there. Here we are, the other express on the other side. Destos should be still Perth though. but it should say Showgrounds after the change. Is this Showgrounds? Or is it Perth? Oh, Perth, damn. Unfortunately, that's okay. I haven't taken the 350 in so long because it's so not useful, that 350. So it's not a good connection from Noranda station, so. Alright, mainland. Full speed here. Wow, that's very fast. Zoom! Straight through. Gone. Next is Meltham. Well, this is so fast. Like we never stopped. It's a good way to run through. I will get off at Noranda here because the timing with the 350 should be okay. I could have gone to Bombardier and do 362, but I want to do 362. I've taken 362. I've just filmed the 362 recently, so I'm gonna take that again. Plus, it's not as fun as 350, I guess. Not really taking 350 that much, so now, I guess I could have tried to go to the Caversham terminus, but no point. Meltham slowing down a little bit, but we're still okay. And there it goes. And next is Bayswater. Back to the normal sections after that. Oh, this pattern is so good. Making it so much efficient. Although it's bad for these guys because they change the Bayswater, but still, it's just a cross-platform interchange. So then it's like nicely utilized, you know. Like really could have just terminated at Bayswater, but I guess not. And here we are crossing over. Next station, Bayswater. Then all stations to Ellenbrook. Change at Bayswater for airport and Midland Line services.
Next station, Bayswater. Then all stations to Ellenbrook. Change at Bayswater for airport and Midland Line services.
And here we are, Bayswater. Why is it so empty here? Everyone's probably so confused out there. Why the hell is a 6th car? Here we are, Bayswater. No one should be opening the doors here, so. Well, we stopped here for a long time before we start moving again, finally. Next station, Morley. Yeah, should be pretty decent timing at Noranda, maybe around 10-minute wait for the 350. So I'm just gonna get off there. Next station, Morley.
Please refrain from consuming food and drink on the train. Your consideration for fellow passengers is appreciated.
Oh, actually, I want to say this line is also weird now because they actually say because they say the refrain from consuming food and drink on the train as part of the original announcement that they put in, which is only playing one time. But now they added on an extra time in front, so ended off actually the refrain from eating one is actually the second one, which if you take a look at Mandra Line, the Brook Creek announcement, it actually just said it on the first time instead of actually saying the second time. So that's another weird thing with the announcements now, all messed up. Next station, Noranda.
Next station, Noranda.
And here we are, Noranda. I'm gonna get off and figure my way to the 350 bus stop. This guy is terrible though. Stopping way at the front, no shelters. It is not raining right now, but hopefully it doesn't rain when I'm waiting for the 350. Oh, freaking hell. Yeah, I'm getting out of this train. Terrible. Here we are.
This is Noranda.
Let's send it out. And that's it for this video. Very, very fun journey considering it is pretty efficient, except that section where you get completely stuck on the Fremantle line sections. But this pattern is so good, it could have been well utilized for quick transition during rush, which I really hope they actually keep this pattern because it is really useful. Like considering during peak, they can just go ahead and skip things to make people going up to Ellenbrook way smoother and faster as well. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe, click the bell so that you can get notifications when I post. Check out the links in the description down below for my other channels and my Instagram. Click on these videos up top, and I'm freezing to death. Peace!